What is going on, everybody? Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow that Twitter right down below. Today's a special day. Why? Because it's Mother's Day. First of all, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Yeah, let's talk about UFC. I don't know how to transition. Let's talk about UFC. Okay, the biggest things that we have to talk about is Henry Cejudo and Francis Ngannou with Rozenstruik. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. So Francis Ngannou, I don't really know what else to say about this guy. He's a monster, okay? Like, he scares the hell out of me. I mean, he's a freak. He knocked out Rozenstruik in 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Dude, like, I don't know if he fights with rage. I don't know if he fights with strategy. But, like, seriously, sometimes, like, I was watching him yesterday, and he threw a punch, and it didn't even hit him. It didn't even hit his opponent. He just swung and he punches so hard that when he misses a punch, it literally shifts his whole body to, like, this side. He can't even stop his own punch. I don't understand how you get that much power. The dude is like, so I'm like 5'9", 175 on a good day. This dude is like 6'5" and like 250 pounds. I don't get it. No, he's definitely not 250. But still, he's a big guy at the end of the day. And his punches are insane. Insane. Alistar Overeem is probably the last person that I can remember where he did this to. And it was where he completely destroyed his entire neck. Contorted his whole body. And it's like, the thing with Francis is that this is what you expect. I don't expect anything else from Francis Ngannou. I did not expect watching this fight and seeing like some dancing around, prancing around the ring. That's just not Francis. It's not him. He's a guy that attacks and he does it correctly. He's extremely intimidating too. You can be an amazing fighter. Somebody that, Eddie Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez is somebody that comes to mind. You can be a really good fighter, but if you're not intimidating, unfortunately, you're not going to have that much mental game against your opponent. And Eddie Alvarez is a huge example of this. I've been watching. He's from Philly. I've been watching this guy since I was a kid. Literally, I was like, I'm really into UFC. I can't really go into how much I love it because then this will be like a 35-hour video. But I've been watching Eddie since I was a kid. He's an amazing fighter, but he's not intimidating. And when you're not intimidating, that actually like takes away 50% of your opponent's like fear. All right? If you take your opponent and you're like, watch my highlights, and your opponent watches it, he'll get scared. He'll be like, oh man, this guy kicks, this guy does this guy does that. But that's only 50% of it. Your persona and image and intimidation is the other 50%. And if you don't have that, if you lack that, that actually keeps you way more vulnerable. Francis Ngannou scares the out of me. That guy's got intimidating on lock, okay? He's intimidating. Good for you, Francis. I'm always rooting for you. Good guy, too. He's nice as hell. Henry Cejudo versus Cruz. Knocked him out. Round 2, 4 minutes and 58 seconds. I mean, Cejudo is a great fighter strategically. He's pretty intimidating, I'd say. I mean, he definitely doesn't back down. He's not a guy that, like, sits back and doesn't say anything. He definitely talks a lot. The whole, like, head thing where he, like, took pillows of heads of fighters out the pillow or out the bag and then kicked them and picked them back up. Oh, God, I was, like, cringing like crazy, man. But overall, this UFC match, this entire card was amazing. But those were the two main fights that I could think of. And, Francis is just a powerhouse, a monster, and I can't wait to see what he does next. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Tell me what you think of the fights. Peace out.